El Yashar, God of uprightness, make our paths upright. Correct our hearts with your discipline, and fill our lips with words that bless. Yehovah Elohi El Yashar, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me, and cover me and stir me, and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Proverbs chapter 13. A son who heeds his father's discipline is wise, but a scoffer doesn't listen to rebuke. A good man enjoys good as a result of what he says, but the essence of the treacherous is violence. He who guards his mouth preserves his life, but one who talks too much comes to ruin. The lazy person wants, but doesn't have. The diligent get their desires filled. A righteous person hates lying, but the wicked is vile and disgraceful. Righteousness protects him whose way is honest, but wickedness brings down the sinner. There are those with nothing who pretend they are rich, also those with great wealth who pretend they are poor. The rich man may have to ransom his life, but a poor man gets no threats. The light of the righteous shines joyfully, but the lamp of the wicked will be extinguished. Insolence produces only strife, but wisdom is found with those who take advice. Wealth gotten by worthless means dwindles away, but he who amasses it by hard work will increase it. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but desire fulfilled is a tree of life. He who despises a word will suffer for it, but he who respects a command will be rewarded. The teaching of a wise man is a fountain of life, enabling one to avoid deadly traps. Good common sense produces grace, but the way of the treacherous is rough. Every cautious person acts with knowledge, but a fool parades his folly. A wicked messenger falls into evil, but a faithful envoy brings healing. Poverty and shame are for him who won't be taught, but he who heeds reproof will be honored. Desire fulfilled is sweet to the soul, but turning away from evil is abhorrent to fools. He who walks with the wise will become wise, but the companion of fools will suffer. Evil pursues sinners, Aleph Tav, but prosperity will reward the righteous. A good man leaves an inheritance to his grandchildren, but the wealth of a sinner is stored up for the righteous. The field of the poor may yield much food, but some are swept away because of injustice. He who fails to use a stick hates his son, but he who loves him is careful to discipline him. The righteous person eats his fill, but the belly of the wicked is empty. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this awesome 13th chapter of Proverbs? We can love Yehovah by embracing discipline as a gift that shapes and protects. Love Yehovah by restraining the tongue, speaking words that edify and give life. Love Yehovah by stewarding wealth with righteousness, not oppression. How can we love our neighbors as Yeshua loves us? By offering correction in love and by providing for others from a heart of integrity. Bear one another's burdens by sharing hope when others are weary, knowing that hope deferred makes the heart sick, but fulfilled hope is a tree of life. What are the top 3 fruits of the Spirit found? 1. Self-control, taming the tongue, accepting correction. Verses 3 and 18. 2. Faithfulness, diligence is work, stewardship, and wealth. Verse 11. 3. Hope, persevering in expectation. What's the Hebrew word that encapsulates this chapter? Musar, discipline, correction, moral instruction. From verse 1 and 18, a wise son heeds his father's discipline. This is the foundation of a life that bears fruit. What's the mitzvah response? A Torah-based action? Mitzvah. You shall rebuke your neighbor frankly, so that he will not share in their guilt. Leviticus 19, verse 17. A response might look like this: we will embrace discipline and correction as covenantal love, giving and receiving rebuke with humility and care. How can we find Yeshua in the scriptures? Whoever spares the rod hates his son, verse 24. Yeshua received the Father's discipline perfectly. Hebrews 5, verse 8. Not punishment, but loving training. His followers are disciplined for their good. Hebrews 12, verse 6. The lips of the righteous nourish many, verse 2. Yeshua's words were bread and life. His teachings continue to nourish millions. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, verse 12. Yeshua is the hope fulfilled, the tree of life that satisfies longing hearts. Luke 24, verses 21 through 27. Righteousness guards the blameless, verse 6. Yeshua, our righteousness, he guards his people, covering them with his life. 1 Corinthians 1, verse 30. Musar Yehovah Yashar Dechenu. Tikva Tihinu Etz Chaim. The discipline of Yehovah makes our path straight. Our hope is a tree of life. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.